Let's see. I think that will work. Let's pick you up just a little bit. My finger hit the live button while I was still fixing my camera, so. Alrighty. So before I went live, I was guided to roll the astro dice and see what sign we were going to be reading for, and we got Cancer. So Cancer, this is a special bonus message for you. I don't know what is going to come out. Y'all know I have no filter. So we'll see. Hopefully it's all good news and blessings from Spirit. Let's get right into this. All right. Energy Oracle cards. We will start there. Why are we here for Cancer? Cancerian energies, Spirit. So you could be Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising. You could have a message coming through particular to the house in which Cancer rules in your birth chart. This could be insight into how to heal certain Cancerian wounds if you have Cancer Chiron or Cancer Lilith or Cancer Ceres or whatever the case may be. Cancer 12th house. Whatever Cancer is special for you. Okay. But this is for Cancerian energy. We are doing a bonus message in divine time. So this is significant for you whenever you catch it. Take it how it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. All right, Spirit, please. What's important for this Cancerian energy? Healer of the Ages. Well, that's a nice one. All right, Cancer. Anything else need to come through as a theme for this message for Cancer? Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is like the CEO of the archangels. Okay. And he rules synchronicity, signs, synchronicities, sacred geometry, things like that. Ooh, and we have attachment. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so let's get into the energies. What does all of this mean, please, Spirit? I feel like, you know what, Cancer? Looking at these cards, I think you know dang right well that someone is psychically itching in your energy. And I think you're being guided in a very specific way, and that the signs and syncs are totally affirming for you that you're in alignment, making the right choices as you're guided. Where's... You're being called to something. Using my Celtic Tarot. The first tarot deck I ever owned. This deck for me. God, I was 12. We're talking this deck is 25 years old. All right, let's see. What does Cancer need to know about these energies? What does Cancerian energy need to know about these energies? If you have Cancer woundings like Chiron or Lilith or Ceres or something, South Node, chances are good that you may be dealing with the attachment yourself. And if you are dealing with someone who has stronger, significant Cancerian light placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, that they are blowing up this wounding to be healed. Okay, so Cancer, you may be, because we have 6 of Wands, 8 of Coin, 9 of Coin, and the 5 of Wands. I'm feeling for a total of 11 Wands and 17 Coins. I think because of your own healing and your own efforts, I think financial abundance is absolutely coming in. This could be extremely significant if Cancer rules your 2nd house. You may have a lot going on coming in if you have Cancerian 11th house as well. And you may be really feeling the victory, which may be leaving someone else conflicted, internally conflicted, someone attached to you. Or you may be conflicted if you're attached to Cancerian light. Mind you, Jupiter is kind of a... Jupiter is just kind of a magnifier. It's beneficial, okay, but let's just say someone had like a Jupiter-Chiron conjunction or something like that. Like it's going to be blowing up that Chiron energy. So just be aware of what you have going on in your Cancerian house. All of it, right? I feel like there's a major glow up with finances, and then that's coming along with spiritual victory and your own healing. And so you may be getting signs and synchronicities if you're on the light end of this, that you are absolutely fucking winning in the material world. And someone else psychically may be conflicted about this. It's internal conflict. They may be experiencing petty energy. They may be picking arguments or things like that. That's just not necessary. They may be short fused right now. We got the 2 of Coins in the reverse, clarifying the 6 of Wands. So you're not juggling. Like, you're very clear in which direction you're taking, again with the coins. The 7 of Swords, clarify it further, and the Knight of Cups. I think you've made great efforts to avoid situations where you would potentially fall for being love bombed. Like people who are extremely insecure telling you what you want to hear. I think you're onto their shit. People who would see the effort that you're making and try and claim you as opposed to integrating your energy into their own. 9 of Coins, Queen of Coins. So you may be very independent even in a relationship. You may or may not truly need the financial backing of a partner. Because the Queen of Coins is obviously the partner of the King of Coin. And the 9 of Coin is someone who is extremely independent. Plus the Queen of Coin is someone who is also portrayed as pregnant sometimes, even though she is not in this deck. Okay. But the idea is fertility or birthing something into the reality, right? Someone who manifests what they got going on, what they're working towards. This is someone who is able to receive it, right? So I feel like there's a certain amount of independence in or out of a relationship. If you're dealing with anyone who truly is immature and they think that they can win you over with words and charm, I think like inside your head you're like rolling your eyes at this energy. Because it just screams immature. The Magician. You may be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Someone who's very mercurial. They could be Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, Jupiter. They could also have Mercury in Pisces, because I'm just being drawn to the fact that Pisces is at the top of this wheel. Or at least it looks like Pisces. It could very well be Gemini at the top of that wheel. Mercury and Gemini. I'm feeling like someone, if someone is psychically itching at you, I think you can feel them like wishing your downfall, like wishing for you to fail or fuck up. Which might be why you have some people coming into your reality that would essentially love bomb you or distract you in some way. It doesn't have to be love bombing per se. It could definitely be someone who is just manipulative, emotionally manipulative. They're charming. The Seven of Swords is definitely a thief. This might be like someone who is literally like an emotional thief, a psychic thief. I think you've made a lot of efforts to get away from that kind of energy, especially because the rest of your energy is really light. Give me further clarities on all of these. Yeah, you're unwilling to exchange. The Six of Coin in reverse, unwilling to exchange with that energy. Like, you have a lot of energy to put in whatever you're investing in, and it's not that. I think you've created emotional stability with yourself, because this Four of Cups is very stable. Like, you're grounded internally. Honestly, I think your biggest thing is wondering what the heck to do with all of your manifestation, all of your stability, all of your money, your finances. Yeah, you've moved away from a very manipulative energy. It leaves you feeling conflicted. Temperance is on the bottom. You may have stronger significant Sagittarian placements, and the sun is on top. So you may have stronger significant Leo placements. You may be a Leo cusp. Those are big major arcana. Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Nine of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you gave some really good energy and then took your good energy and applied it to self. You started the alchemization process and applied it to self. Became your own angel, so to speak. Because the thing about Archangel Metatron, like, he was originally human. Okay, Archangel Metatron was not always an archangel. He elevated to that status, okay? Him and his brother Sandalphon, who is the archangel of soul song and music, okay? I feel like you became the answer to your own prayer. And I feel like you're dealing with a past energy. Like, you left them in the shadow. You left them in the dark. And I think they're starting to see. Because this card, like this image, if you look at the feminine energy here, okay? It's a heart space. So male or female doesn't matter. The feminine energy is a heart space. It's a heart space that is shackled to this post here in this dark room, and all they have is this mask. And they've taken the mask off and they're looking at the mask. I think that whoever you were potentially dealing with, because I'm having a hard time feeling like they're actually connected to your energy outright, like in your reality. Like they may even try and be more a part of your reality than you let them. You know what I mean? Like you might have set up some seriously firm boundaries. And or you have this person completely in the dark and you have them blocked so that they're unable to like contact you and stuff. But I think they're in a position now, right? This healer of the ages that you are. I feel like they're in a position now where they may also be starting to recognize signs and synchronicities. And I think they're taking the mask off and looking at the facade that they've created. It's like they're looking at the facade that they've created. This personality, this character, or the many different faces that they wear depending on who they're involved with, is definitely someone manipulative. That you've created distance with. Someone who may deal with their own their own inner demons. Like this is internal conflict. And it's pointing directly at this magician. You know, the Four of Wands is upright and that one wand is aiming straight down. I think this individual, whoever this individual is that has an attachment to you, has a serious problem blocking their own joy, or blocking joy out, or allowing themselves to feel consistently joyous or happy or content. They don't let themselves celebrate wins. Like, you're in the middle of a fucking win. I think this person is watching you in this winning vibration, and there's almost like an envy, because they don't let themselves get the win. Like, they don't let themselves feel happy. They don't let themselves feel like they've accomplished something. Give me some more insight into this attachment energy. Please, Spirit. For Cancerian energies. What is this attachment energy? The Hanged Man. So it could definitely be someone with strong or significant Piscean placements, especially Pisces North Node, because that is a soul purpose in this life. That is the mission to move towards, moving in the direction of spirit, moving into the recognition of soul, moving into the acceptance of intuition. They may also have some Piscean wounds. It could be a male or a female. And to be fair, I feel like it could be multiple people. Like, one individual could be a male with a Piscean North Node and Gemini placements, and another one could be, you know, a female, maybe Gemini Sun who has strong Piscean energy. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a multitude of combinations, but I'm definitely feeling the Pisces and Gemini energy. Their heart space is Strength in reverse. Yeah, they're having a really hard time. Their ego is having a really hard time. Especially if they're struggling and you are in the middle of some fucking bomb-ass glow-up and you could see and sense red flags from a mile away and just aren't catering to their energy. You may have done this in the past. You may be still doing it now, where like you felt like someone was telling you all the things you wanted to hear and then tried taking advantage of you, and you already know or sensed it or cut it off. Yeah, this is someone who juggles. This is someone who juggles, whose ships always seem like they're on the horizon but never coming in. It's like they could feel like they're supposed to get some breakthrough, but the breakthrough never comes. It's like it's anchored off the shore. It's not coming in. And it's because they're not actually aligned with it. It's wishy-washy energy. They're making head over heart, ego over intuition, logic and reason over gut sensing type decisions. And it's keeping their ships from coming in. And it's like they're wondering why they haven't received justice yet. They might have stronger significant Libra placements, strong significant Leo placements. Leo rules the heart. They may be having, I don't know why I'm getting, they might be having heart issues, or they may have a Venus placement there. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, and she's super pregnant here. She is super pregnant there. There may be attachments to children that this person is healing. Whether someone is fresh pregnant. Okay. Really, I was focusing on that Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups. Someone may have locked somebody in order to teach them about their own anxiety. It's almost like this person needs to walk away from whatever that is. And walking away from what or who that is causes a nightmare inside the mind. Lots of anxiety, stress. But there's this commitment to a third party who is almost like ecstatic that whoever, whatever this energy is attached to them, that they're, oh, I'm getting this energy of like milking off of them in some way, like parasitic. This is like a spiritual parasite. Spirit, what is this? Because this Queen of Pentacles is looking towards this one, but this one is looking away. So there's almost like envy. If there's like multiple people, like, because there's definitely you. There's the person attached to your energy. And then there's this other energy that it's almost like it's someone who wishes, it's someone super jealous. Because I feel like this energy here that's creating this nightmare commitment, which is essentially what it is. It feels like a nightmare commitment that they are rejoicing over, but that maybe the attached person is not. It's almost like this person wishes they could be more like you. Abundant, being able to receive, right? Making money, being independent, and they can't. And they're like parasitic, feeding off of whoever this other energy is. And I feel like the attached energy to you, the one that's internally conflicted, I feel like they don't necessarily know how to get out of this energy, because the thought of getting out of it is a fucking nightmare. Like, they don't have the strength to stand up to it. I think whoever this person is trying to be like you, because they're in shadow, right? This Queen of Pentacles is a silhouette of shadow, and this is in full-blown color, right? You're real, like a real Queen of Coin, where this is a shadow. This person may even feel like they're standing in your shadow, like they don't compare to you. They may know that this person who is like psychically itching at you is thinking about you, because they may be intuitive themselves and not be strong enough to stand on their own. They're like they're a shadow. They're the weights on the shoulder of whoever this is. They may be pushing for marriage. I feel like this person might be just as fucking twisted in their own right as the person who was attached to you, especially if they were manipulating you before, or they were dealing with their own inner demons. I think they may have manifested this person as a mirror. Like dealing with their twisted self outside of themselves. Like if they're manipulative, they manifested someone who's manipulative. If they were weak and didn't know how to listen to their intuition, and they were doing all logic and reason, then they also manifested someone who was like playing chess with them. Like they're playing chess. It's a strategy game. I don't feel like you're playing the game. I think you're in this Temperance Sun energy. Yeah, this situation, they may be living together with the 10 of coins on the bottom. And there's that sort of truth that was coming through yesterday in the truth key reading. Wow, it's like 10 of coin, 9 of cups, 10 of cups, and then the 10 of swords. Like it looks really good on the surface, but when you dig deep, it's a painful manifestation. Even the Empress card, the symbol for Venus, is in reverse. It's upside down. The Empress isn't even whole here. Her shadow fades away. If this is a masculine energy, right, male or female doesn't matter, but if it's someone who's masculine dominant or resonates as masculine, they may have seriously manifested a shadow feminine. They could be dealing with someone that pings off their Lilith energies. Someone they abandon themselves with, whose sole purpose is to push them into self-discovery, and I think they're having a difficult time with it. I want to get back to your energy, to be fair. I don't know why Spirit had me go off on such a fucking tangent. But I feel like this person is like locked in. Or at least mentally, that's how they're thinking or perceiving, that they are locked in, that they have put all their eggs in one basket, so to speak, with this shadow queen. This person, I'm feeling like super jealous of you in general. And it's almost like they're trying to live the life you wanted to have with said person that's attached to you. Like they're trying to live the life that you wanted with them, when I'm feeling like they're mistaken. Because you clearly moved on from that person. The attachment, you clearly moved on with that Six of Swords, and you definitely learned what you do and don't want to give your energy to. And the person that is attached to you, you left them for a reason. I feel like someone is like, it's almost like someone's competing with you, but you're not even, you're not competing with them though. Like there's no competition. What is going on more with Cancer's energy? Give me some more clarity on the actual win, the Six of Wands. Give me more clarity on the Six of Wands. Yeah, the wind was walking away. It's the Eight of Cups. The wind was walking away. It's like someone's trying to make you jealous that they have your leftovers, and you're like, bitch, they're my leftovers. Like you're eating scraps. Yeah, Six of Swords. Like again, moving forward, moving forward. Your victory was in fact that you moved forward. What are you working on? Clarify the Eight of Coins for me. You're working on releasing karmic ties with the King of Swords and the Seven of Coins. This is the failure card. You're working, actively working, like due diligence on letting go of literally third-party energy. Look at this King of Swords. The princess in this deck are the kings. He's literally got his sword up and he's about to cut all that dead weight off. Cutting off all the dead weight. These are people energies that are just dead weight. They lead to failure. I think you are actively cutting people off, including whoever has the attachment to you, right? Because these cords are attachments. And it might be why this person, right, this attached person is in such conflict, because they feel you energetically cutting them off. Like that psychic itch, you're like, fuck that itch. Like, I don't even want that itch. Get out of my fucking energy. You know what I mean? Like, independent through the roof. Further clarify that Nine of Coin. What else? Give me one more. Yeah, you're independent of what is essentially soulmates from past lives who just fucking embarrass themselves. The Seven of Cups, the debauch card. This is someone who makes a fool. This is someone who is confused and makes a fool out of themselves. I think you're independent from this. See, the Seven of Cups is clarified further here. And in this Seven of Cups, there's one cup above the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is here. And this is almost like the reverse mirror of it, where there's one down here and then six spilling over. You've gotten rid of toxic past life soulmates. You've cut off, like, whatever unfinished business you had going on from past lives. I think you wrapped all that shit up. Like, you're currently on a timeline that is independent, manifesting independent from past timelines. Like any past timeline that you've had with loose ends, you've tied up the loose ends to where you are literally on a free path. Like it's like a free and clear path that doesn't have the obstructions of past life soulmates trying to come back in with their bullshit energy anymore. Like, you owe me this, we didn't heal that, and blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, fuck that. Like, that was last life. That is not this life. I don't owe you shit. If you still have a problem in your own energy, that's for you to work out. Like, not my monkeys, not my circus. Your energy is not my problem. It's yours. If your energy is a problem, then it's your problem. It's your energy, it's your problem. Like, healer of the ages, I think you've healed your past life shit. I think past life people are trying to pull you back in, energetically trying to pull you back in, and you just are not bothered. You're just not bothered. Hierophant on the bottom of this deck with the star card. Yeah, you've healed your commitments. You've healed your past life commitments. You don't owe anybody shit. Vows, promises you made, like, all that karmic debt's been fucking paid, hon. It's like some kind of, it's like a company trying to call you up and you already paid the bill or you already paid the debt and you're like, yeah, well, you still owe this. And you're like, no, the fuck I don't. Check your numbers. Check the history. I got proof this, I got proof that, this was paid this day in this amount, I'm done. You can't try and get more out of me. No. No. It's paid in full. We're done. Like, paid in full. You've committed to your healing. Really, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands under that. The Hanged Man again. 3 of Cups. Ace of Cups. 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Strength, 9 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you've married a new perspective and welcomed in your joy. I think spirit, that stable 4 of Cups here, I think you've claimed it. And if someone tries to ruin it, like if someone tries to take your peace away mentally, you just cut the head off. You just cut the head off the beast. Temperance, right? Alchemy. Yeah, you manifest your victory. You manifest stability. Like, it doesn't stop you. It doesn't stop you. Really. Cancer, Cancerian energy. The house in which this rules for you, that Cancer rules for you, like, you are on a fucking tear. Like a fucking glow-up tear, like a fucking bolt of lightning through the dark, just cutting through the dark, like just cutting through it. I feel like you're on an unstoppable, like, wave of forward momentum. Really, Cancer. Really, Spirit had me roll that dice to give you this message. Like, you're on a fucking spiritual tear. Let me get a Sacred Rebel Oracle card for you. So I'm going to wrap this up. Let me get an Oracle card. What's the guidance for Cancer, Cancerian energy moving forward? What is already with you? Card number 17. Let me read some for you. You can tell I love this card. I highlighted this one. Thank you to everybody who dropped a like, by the way. I love you. Thank you. All right, what is already with you? It says, you hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you've been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential and always something more that can be. Yet in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. That doesn't mean it's the end of the story, although it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere. Instead, it asks you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is already with you now. All you need to do is accept this and act with what you have available to you, which is great news. This particular chapter has a happy ending in store. That ending will become real for you just as soon as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter. Better to be completely present in the now. From here, the next phase will naturally happen without force on your part. It may not seem like you have much to start with, and perhaps you feel that all you have is a small, simple choice to make, and perhaps have a song to begin, or an email to send, or a conversation to start. However small, it is enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you, or lies with another, or is yet to appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow, and there is sweetness to that. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are more than ready, more than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an army of resources to move ahead, although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment, which was the guidance card of that truth key. If you didn't watch the truth key reading that I did yesterday, I would check that out. That's also under my live videos, okay? All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you out of backwards nostalgia or regret and forwards into what is awaiting you now. Be brave and dig deep within and enjoy the sweet surrender. This card is confirming that where you are energetically and what you've got going on within your own fucking glow up is more than enough. And that you have, in fact, ended previous karmic cycles, like past life cycles. Like, you're out. You're out. Karmic debt free. You are karmically free. Whatever you intuit, Cancer, moving forward, that is meant for you, I think all you seriously have to do is smile, because Spirit already knows it's going to get you there. All you need to know is the next step, and that's just listening to your intuition. That's just one intuitive choice to the next intuitive choice to the next intuitive choice. Things line up serendipitously. It's just right place, right time, right person. Heck, you might want to create whatever, and you already have a team of friends or soul family or soul tribe, whatever, to help you into the next momentous curve, right? To ride the wave. If you've got strong Cancer energy and you've caught this message in divine time, like, don't even fucking worry about this shit. Like, this attached shit, like, you've got to understand. Spirit is locking this out, locking whoever this is from your past out, locking them in with this Shadow Queen out, because you've got magical shit that you're doing. You're done with that. Spirit's locked it out. Spirit has locked it out. They made a fucking fool of themselves. And their healing is their business. It's not your fucking job. Spirit's making that super clear. Yeah, Spirit's locked them out because they're not in alignment with where you are, what you're doing, where you're going, what you're achieving, what you're manifesting. Like, you've got some awesome bomb-ass fucking energy, top and bottoms of your decks. The Sun, Temperance, the Star, and the Hierophant, like, really, 4 gorgeous major arcana. You may have a significant Aquarian placement, a significant Taurian placement, and a significant Leo or Sagittarian placement, where that falls in alignment with your Cancerian energy. And or the people that you are connecting with moving forward. The energies that are being lit in your own natal chart moving forward, thanks to the influence of other aligned people. Keep following the signs. Keep following the synchronicities. Continue to do as you're guided. Because whatever you're healing, it's going to leave a permanent mark. It's going to leave a permanent ripple. There's a reason why these lower vibratory energies, you're just seeing it and cutting it off, seeing it and cutting it off, not thinking twice about it, no regrets. Like, nope. You're just shutting all that energy out. Like, and there's not even, it's not even like hate or disdain or anything like that. It's just like, nope, not today, Satan, not today. Like, no, nope, not today, Satan. Not today. This lifetime, this is your lifetime. This is the true beginning. Because there's nothing from the past, not in this life or past lives, there's nothing in the past that's actually holding you back moving forward in this life. At this very moment, there's nothing holding you back. Nothing. You are as free gets. And you're healing some magical shit. You're working with angels. And your angels, they are most definitely working with you. 100%. So Cancer, Cancerian energy, I have faith that this reading caught you and it was meant to catch you and gave you the message that you were meant to receive. For sure. Until next time, guys. I love you and I'll see you next time.